Hey all you lovely Tumblr friends, I posted a Formspring link a few weeks ago. I think it was around Thanksgiving, and I never got around to answering those because I've been super busy. I think everybody is this time of year. So I decided to make a video instead of typing it all out and being boring, even though this is probably super boring anyways, but y'all can see how big of a dork I really am, and I just figured this would be more fun, so I'm answering it in a video. A lot of people ask me what I have to do with Live to Love Apparel, how I'm associated, if I just work for them or whatever. I actually started Live to Love Apparel on my own about a year ago, November 2008. I actually own and run it all myself, so if you have ordered anything from there, if you ever get a message from Live to Love Apparel or anything, it's just me. I don't have anybody working for me or anybody really behind the scenes. It's just me. So yeah, that answers that question. A lot of people have asked me how I started it up, how I got the idea for this clothing company. I always wanted to do something, not necessarily a clothing company, but something that could impact people and make a difference. And what better way than a clothing company? I'd seen a whole lot of clothing companies out there, that are cool, but there was really no meaning behind it. And I wanted to really start something that, I guess could be a movement and that had passion, that you could clearly see. Even though it's just a clothing company, I think that people can see that I'm really passionate about it, and there is a whole lot of meaning behind it. And the name itself, Live to Love Apparel, that's a message, live to love. It is faith-based, and most of all of the shirts and sayings and most of my inspiration comes straight from the Bible, various Bible verses. No, you don't have to be a believer. You don't have to believe in Jesus Christ. Obviously I do, but it's not just for Christians. I don't want to, push my belief on anybody, because ultimately it is about love, and God is love. That's what I think. But at the end of the day, it is all just about love, and I am working towards partnering up with a nonprofit organization, and I want to donate part of the proceeds to that nonprofit and, possibly do mission work in the future. And I have really, really big plans for Live to Love Apparel, and there's so much I want to do and see it do, and so much has happened in a year, and it's grown so much. I'm so blessed and thankful for everybody that has hopped on board and has been so supportive of Live to Love Apparel. There's not some neat story behind it other than I do want to make a difference, and what better way to make a difference than to wear our message. And I think that every shirt does have a really cool message behind it. Other people ask me how I stay in shape, or somebody had said, I don't know the exact words, but they said they had noticed a couple years ago I was a little chunky, and actually that made me laugh, and how I stayed thin. But I guess why I've changed so much versus being in high school, which was 5 years ago. I eat really healthy. I do love my sweets, and I eat a lot of chocolate, but I think I look maybe different from then because I was a really, really big tennis player, and I was a cheerleader, and so I would condition, hours upon hours every day for tennis, and that was my life. And so I think once I got to college, when I wasn't doing that every day, I lost all my muscle, so I might look more lean. I mean, I definitely don't starve myself by any means. I don't deprive myself. I mean, by my bed. No joke. This is by my bed. Reese's. I mean, the best sweet ever. If I could live on sweets, I probably could. If it wouldn't make me diabetic, I probably would live on sweets all the dang time. I love them. I really love them. Anyway, so that answers that question. I didn't go on some weight loss thing, or I try to lose weight. Not at all. A lot of people left some really, really, really incredible and heartfelt comments to me, and I just want y'all to know that I read every single one of them, and it really just makes my heart melt. Y'all are so sweet, and I am not deserving of any of those sweet comments. I am nothing special. I am just like you and everybody else. I really am, but it really means the world to me. All the compliments, and I do not like compliments. I'm not one to take compliments, but I do appreciate them so much. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I don't know y'all, but I love y'all. I mean, I really do. Y'all are so sweet. and I don't know why y'all read my Tumblr, because that's another thing. I appreciate y'all like following my Tumblr. Clearly it's nothing great. I'm not a big writer. Sometimes I write some personal stuff, but it's a lot of just like quotes, and I'm really big on staying positive. That's what gets me through every day. You know, if you can't be optimistic or positive, then there's really no point in living. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be living if you're not positive, but it just makes life easier. And we all know that life isn't easy. I don't know, from the outside, I think everybody thinks that my life is just so great and perfect. And I mean, I just want y'all to know that it's not. Like, I do struggle. You know, I know that I have gone through a lot, like in the past couple years. Like, my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and, you know, going to chemo with him, and my mom going through so many surgeries, and my uncle being diagnosed with cancer and then losing him after a couple months. Like, you know, my life is not easy, and I don't think that anybody's is. So don't think that I have it any better than you or anybody else. We all go through rough spots, and all that gets me through every day is that, you know, God is not going to give me more than I can handle. And so I know that I'm capable of just getting through it. A specific question, somebody asked, how do you stay so positive? You seem so happy and like that anything that's bad doesn't bug you. I really wish I could be like that more often. You know, it's all in your control. Like I said, you're only as happy as you allow yourself to be. Get rid of those irrational and negative thoughts. Life is way, way, way too short, you know? Things do affect me. Things do hurt my feelings. I guess my thing is that I get so many people who probably would love to see me fail, and who are just haters. I mean, some people are just downright haters. Prove them wrong, you know. I think people might get more satisfaction out of seeing you sad or down. You know, just be as happy as you can be. Tomorrow isn't promised, and that's all you can do. You know, that really is all you can do. And I think that once you get that motivation within yourself that you can do that, I think that your life will be way more enjoyable, and that you can allow yourself to enjoy life. So yeah, I'll do this again, even though it just, y'all might be like, no, don't do it again. Please forgive me. Next time I'll be more prepared. I seriously just got home and was like, I'm going to do that on a video, and I didn't really think about anything, so that's why this is so just crazy. And I'm also very ADHD, so next time I will be more prepared and make this way more organized and structured and not so everywhere. But I appreciate y'all being my friend on Tumblr, and I appreciate all the comments and all the questions, and if I didn't get around to it, I'm sorry. I will post the link, the Formspring link, at the end of this video, so we can do this again. It's Christmas in a few days, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, then happy holidays, and if you do, then have an amazing Christmas, and just please enjoy it, and enjoy it for the true meaning and what it's really about. It's not just all about presents and Santa Claus, even though that is a bonus. I do love presents, but yeah, I hope y'all have a great and amazing and incredible holidays. Y'all deserve it. Bye. Love y'all.